Dudes and dudettes, how are you guys? This is Chazzy, and today we're going to be talking about something that really irritates me, probably the thing that most ticks me off in the entire world: piracy. Okay, bootlegging, you know, anything that you guys want to call it. I don't know what it's called nowadays, but I will always see it as piracy, you know, illegally downloading things to consume, you know, like music, TV shows, movies, games, things of the sort. And there are a few reasons why I think that this is very wrong. You know, I really hate people who do it, and I will never respect somebody who pirates items, okay? Now, let me give you guys a little backstory, okay? I grew up in the United States, as most of you probably know at this point, and in the US, piracy has always been illegal. You know, it's always been illegal to download anything from the internet without paying for it, you know, and even though it's not as big and serious a crime as, I don't know, killing or stealing, it still really angers me a lot. You know, I really don't enjoy it, you know, and I just think that, yeah, like to me, you're a deadbeat if you practice piracy in any capacity, okay? Especially if you're pirating something that's actually so cheap for you to have, you know, the original version, like for example, Spotify, which really isn't cheap anywhere in the world. I think it's like 10 or $5 in the United States right now. But anyway, here's the thing. Everyone who does this tries to justify, they always try to explain and give their reasons, but I always think they're wrong. You know, no matter what you try to tell, how you try to convince me, I'm always gonna think you're wrong when it comes to pirating things, okay? Let me explain why. Where I live in Brazil, it's actually very normal to pirate items. I think everyone does it. I think it's like the most normal thing to do, you know, here in Brazil. People really don't care. But let me try to put it into perspective. When you pirate something, for example, music, you know, if you illegally download songs off of the internet instead of paying for Spotify or iTunes Music, for example, you are, even though you're just one person, you are in a very small capacity contributing to taking money away from the artist who recorded that music for you to listen to. You know, sometimes an artist, they really want to make their musical dreams come true. So they go and they spend their own money, they invest into recording an album with songs that they poured their blood and sweat over, you know. They finally put it out there for people to buy, but then everyone pirates. Everyone pirates their songs, their album, you know, the work that they put so many years of blood and sweat into, and they see barely any return at all on it. There are many starving artists out there, guys, you know, and this is one of the reasons, you know. Now, the thing is that if you pirate music, you're not giving money to the artist who rightfully deserves it, you know. Before you say anything, I already know what you might be thinking. I use Spotify, so I'm technically a hypocrite because Spotify is streaming and artists barely make any money with Spotify. That's not the point. It is convenient for me, you know. I don't enjoy buying physical media to listen to or watch, you know, like for example movies and TV shows and games. It is still helping the artist though, because I'm still paying for a service, and even though it's just a small contribution from one person, I am helping the economy move around, you know. And it's very annoying when people pirate something that they really shouldn't need to pirate in the first place, you know. It doesn't make sense. To me, it does not make any sense at all. But hey, that's just me, you know, that's just my personal opinion. And I think that as somebody who tried to be a musician in the past, I know how frustrating it is for you to create something and then people just don't want to appreciate it the way they should, you know? They just pirate the songs, they illegally download them, and you don't make any money at all. Spotify already pays the artists barely any money at all because they take so many fat royalties, you know, the recording studios, that the artists barely see any of that money. But still, if you pirate their music illegally, you're just making it worse for them, you know? Same thing with movies and TV shows. Imagine being on the set of a movie. The director, the producers, the actors, the editors, everyone comes together to work really hard to create a movie or a TV show, and it finally goes on the air, but then everyone starts illegally downloading it online or watching it online without paying for it, you know? Like a few people doing it is no big deal, but imagine millions of people doing this. Imagine how much little money that movie or TV show is gonna make. There's gonna be barely any return on investment, you know? And this, in the long run, could sort of unmotivate people from trying to create new art, you know? And then in the end, because of so much illegal downloading and piracy and bootlegging, there's not gonna be anything else for you to watch, you know? So this is the thing that angers me, you know? Because if you pirate something, you're not taking into consideration the work that went into creating that product that you are pirating. you know, so it just, to me, it's really unfair. I consider myself to be a very hardcore and avid and passionate gamer. I love playing video games, not just to record gameplays for YouTube, but because I actually enjoy it, you know? And it's the same thing. Here in Brazil, I see so many people pirating games. It's ridiculous. You know, I have friends who still do it today, despite so many convenient ways for you to consume games, you know? And it's the same thing. You're not helping a game studio. You're not helping an independent game developer, for example, by illegally buying a copy of their game, you know? For example, take Cuphead, which is a very, very popular game. It's an indie game that got really popular, and today it's very successful. But imagine if in the early days of release, everyone just illegally downloaded copies of it instead of buying it, you know? And it's something that really could hurt in the long run, especially not maybe the whole economy of a country, but still, if you don't buy things in stores and you just illegally download it for your own personal game, not only are you being selfish, but you're actually hurting the economy in a small way, which could eventually snowball into a big way, you know? So it's the same thing, you know, like being an artist myself, you know, here on YouTube today, but I've tried to be a musician. My biggest dream is to be an actor. I've tried to be a photographer, you know, I've tried to do many things, and I keep imagining like the little money that I've made with these things. What if people illegally pirated my services and I didn't make any money at all? That would be really unfair. So if you're somebody who illegally downloads things online for your own selfish gain, your own personal gain, I think you should try to take it into consideration, all these things that I said, you know, like try to put yourself in the shoes of the artist behind what you're doing, you know, like if it was you in their place, would you like it if you put something out there in the world for everyone to consume, but you made no money off of it? And it's not all just about the money, of course, but you've got to make something, you know. If you're an artist who's just struggling to entertain an audience, you deserve to be paid for it, you know. That's what I think. And I don't know, you know, the position that I'm in today with trying to make a living with YouTube in the near future, like I don't know if there's a way for you to illegally pirate YouTube. I mean, it's already a service where you can just watch the videos for free, but I can imagine if one day I could have my own service where you can join and give me, and I can make money every month. Like if a lot of people, Brazilians would definitely pirate me. Brazilians would definitely not pay for the services at all and just keep doing it for free, which I think would be really unfair, you know? And I think that this rant has gone on, that I'm just saying whatever's coming to my mind. I don't think I'm even thinking about too many of the things that I'm saying. I remember a long time ago when I was a kid, still in the United States, people still did pirate a few things here and there, but it wasn't as bad as it is today, you know? Like, it was very rare. Somebody goes into a movie theater and films with their crappy camera, the movie, the screen, they burn it into a DVD and they sell it to you, you know? That's called bootlegging. I don't know if that still exists, you know? Here in Brazil it still does. But even if you can find a website where you can stream the movies for free, it's still illegal, you know? You have to watch a movie on TV or pay for Netflix or Amazon Prime, you know? These are all so cheap, you know? Spotify is a good example, you know? I think that amidst the coronavirus quarantine, I think that they made Spotify even cheaper now. I think it's $5 now, and there are still people who don't want to pay for it, you know? It is ridiculous. It is absolutely, utterly ridiculous. It's so cheap, so convenient. You get millions of songs at your disposal and you still don't want to fork up the $5, you know? That's just pathetic. But anyway, and I don't care what reasons you have, you know, like to me, deep down, you're a deadbeat and you're just part of the problem. You're not helping the system or the economy, okay? Whatever. This video is very, it triggers me, you know? This is a topic that triggers me a lot. But anyway, I don't think I even have anything else to say, you know? I mean, you're really hurting the economy and developers of games and movies and shows and music, all of those things, if you illegally download content for you to consume, you know? That's selfish. But anyway, that's all I can say about it. Let me take a deep breath. I think I'm gonna wrap this up here, you know? There's really nothing else I can say. That's just the main topic here. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Let me take a breather, drink a little bit of water. You know, I'm on a marathon today, recording a bunch of videos. That's not why I'm speaking fast, though. It's not that I'm trying to rush through the video. It's just that this really affects me on a deep personal level, and it just angers me. But I think that's it. I'm on a roll today. Gonna record a bunch of videos, and I just wanted to get this one out there. Thank you guys for watching, if you still have, you know. Let me just breathe a little bit. Oof. Okay, just gonna wrap this up here. Please don't illegally download music and TV shows, movies and games, okay? Please, if you're in a position to do so, pay for the service, okay? If you can't, just use a friend's account to do to do things like Netflix or Game Pass or whatever, but please don't illegally download things. It really sucks, okay? It's pathetic. Stop. This is Chazzy signing out for now, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. What happened there at the end? My brain just shut off.